Everywhere I go when I talk to business owners, I hear one thing. It's an incredibly competitive market out there for top talent. Some can't staff their key positions because they can't find good people. It's really competitive. And if you're in that situation, you need to listen up, because I'm going to give you some good ideas that might help recruit those top people to your company to help you perform and grow your business. If you're running a successful business and you're committed to trying to grow your company, you know that you need top management people to help you get there. It can't just be a one-man deal. You got to have great talent all across the board. Well, right now, with this competitive market, it's tough to find those people. And if you have them, it's tough to keep them because all your competitors want them as well. Now, it's one thing to provide competitive compensation and competitive benefits. Everybody does that. But the top management people of most organizations today are looking for more. They want to figure out a way to retire healthier than just having their basic salary and their basic 401k plan and calling it good one day. They want a piece of the game. They want to know that if they perform and they help your company grow and expand, that there's something in it for them. Just take a look at this typical org chart right here. I mean, obviously, you got the man at the top, president, CEO, and you got your CFO, COO, the person running the sales department, and maybe your service department. And maybe your company's got, a few more high-level positions before you get down into the lower positions. These people want to build wealth. And you can't build enough wealth to retire these days in your basic 401k plan. You just can't. And they know it. So you know what's happening? Companies are developing special incentive plans for their top management people to lure them away from companies like yours so that they can get that talent and help their businesses grow the way they want to. Let's say, for example, you've got your company and there's you and your lovely wife and your 3 little kids. You have no idea how they're going to turn out and whether they're going to want to work in the business because they're too young, or maybe they're in college and they're finding themselves or something like that. But someday they might want to come into the business, you don't know. But while you're waiting to see how your kids turn out, you've got to have an executive management team on board that is going to help you grow your business and help you be profitable. So one of the big questions is, should you offer those executives stock? Having other stockholders in the business can be challenging at times. I mean, they've got to be a part of the board. They want to see the financials, and you start to dilute your ownership. Sometimes that's a good thing. Other times it's a bad thing. What else can you do? One of the things that we like to do is help companies set up unique incentive plans. And there's a bunch of different things that you can do. You can set up phantom stock plans. Phantom stock is not real stock. So if you award phantom stock to your executives, you don't dilute the shares away from your family tree. But you do give the executives the ability to build wealth in phantom stock that mirrors the real stock as far as valuation goes. And when they get to retirement, they'll have an opportunity to cash in that phantom stock and be able to have extra money to be able to retire. Another thing you can do is you can set up stock appreciation rights. And basically it's similar to phantom stock, and where you award the executives shares of these stock appreciation rights that basically say, look, the stock is worth X today. We're going to value the stock when you retire. And the difference between what it is today and what the stock is at when you retire, we're going to multiply that by the number of these like phantom shares that you have, and we're going to provide a big bonus to you when you retire. That also helps provide the security and the extra wealth that these executives are looking for. You can also set up plans called deferred compensation plans. Some people call them salary continuation plans too. It just depends on how you build them. But the bottom line is the company makes a commitment to put aside a certain amount of money every year into a bucket that they invest in mutual funds or things similar to what you'd have in a 401k plan. And they build that money up until a person retires. And they usually make the deposit every year based on a certain percentage of salary if the performance numbers are there. And every company's performance metrics are different. But if they hit those performance benchmarks, they get a deposit that goes into the plan, and that deposit gets invested. The employer holds the money until they retire, So they got to stay with you. They're not going to go anywhere and walk away from a bunch of money that's been built up on their behalf. They're going to stay with you until retirement, and that's the goal. But anyway, you put the deferred compensation plan together. Each deposit is based on a percentage of salary, and they have to hit the benchmarks to get it, and that helps them build quite a bit of wealth. The bottom line is there's things that you can do over and above the basic salary and benefits packages that everybody else is offering that gives you, the employer, lots of control on the plan, and it's a great incentive to make sure that not only do your people stay, but it gives you the tools to go out and recruit and compete for the top talent so that they'll come to work for you. And believe me, if you've got empty positions now and you need to fill them, you need to do more than the basic salary and benefits packages that everybody else is offering. So if you need some help with this, give me a call. Dave Nabity at Nabity Business Advisors. We specialize in this, and frankly, we have a lot of fun custom building plans for each client that we work with. And we do a great job of it, and we would love to help you. So feel free to call us, and let's just visit. We'll take a look at what you're doing. Maybe you're doing everything just fine. But if you need a second opinion and you want some ideas, give us a call.